Hi everyone, welcome. I hope you're well. This is a video for the group healing on the Sacral Chakra, focusing on appreciation. So it's happening tonight, but it will run again if there's 3 or more people. All you need to do is book with the link below, and I'll let you know when we have enough people to make it happen again. Okay, so the Sacral Chakra, we're working with this one here, and we do this every week. So the Sacral Chakra, in the information video that I did about the energy update, I mentioned how we're healing, excuse me, the ancestral memories that are stored there. And there's also a link below about the how traumatic memories can be passed on through generations. So they're doing scientific research into that, and that's some of the results they have in the links below. So we've been working on the ancestral memories and how then that also links into the feminine collective. And if we heal these memories that are actually running through our veins, that we become lighter, more able to come into our purpose, but we're also doing the very important work of healing the memories from those past generations and from humankind. So it's very important, very important. Okay, so tonight we're working on appreciation. Now, in last week, respect came up a lot, a self-respect. Appreciation, very similar, but it's wrapped up in the heart energy a bit more. So we can respect somebody else's opinions. If we appreciate somebody else, it's completely different again. So if you have a moment to think about who you do appreciate, and then have a think about whether you appreciate yourself that much. And that's what we're going to be working on. Because in the past, when I do these healings, I work on an emotion list. So just like in the healings where I feel people's energy and where the blocks are, there's a certain vibration. So I do that with the emotion list too. There are certain vibrations that come up and I can pinpoint it, and I write a list. So in the list today, there's been emotions such as feeling worthless, undesirable, wrong, unreasonable, misunderstood, cheapened, compromised, withdrawn, and limited. So somewhere along the way, those energies have come into our system, but because it's the sacral, it is in the ancestral memories of perhaps when we or them wanted to show our own uniqueness to the world, and it was dampened down. So we're going to heal that and then come to a space where we can really appreciate our uniqueness and our own magic. So the first thing we're going to look at is the Australian bushflower essences that popped up. The first one was pink flannel flower, and this is about a feeling of life being dull and flat, lacking joy or appreciation for the everyday aspects of life. And the other one that popped up was red grevillea. This one, let me find it. Feeling stuck, affected by criticism and unpleasant people, and too reliant on others. So in this one, when we take the essence, the energy that we move towards is boldness, strength to leave unpleasant situations, and indifference to the judgment of others, which is perfect for all these emotions that come up came up to be really indifferent to the judgment of others, because we completely appreciate who we are and what we have to offer. Okay, now we're going to move to the Earth cards. I was going to say Gaia cards. They were Earth cards. And we had the Autumn Equinox release again. This came up in the last healing. It's about releasing and to breathe. But here we go. I do have a little bit of information. With this one, now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest, while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. And for breath, through prayer and action, we can express our gratitude to the tree beings for the many gifts they provide, not the least is which to contribute to the very air we breathe. So with this one, it's actually indicating that we have gone into a fight-flight mode and we need to breathe, come back to the simpleness and the extraordinary power of our breath. And this is exactly what we're working with tonight, is really just appreciating the simple things in life that are absolutely amazing. And they are. I mean, when we can't really appreciate the detail, you can see the intricate workings and the presence of spirit within them. Okay, now there are sort of many different layers to this. Where are we at? Okay. So we really want. So this is how what we're going to be healing. And keeping that in mind, we're going to work on the appreciation of everything that you have manifested so far. That's really an important part of this, because again, use your spiritual self. And what I mean by that is your uniqueness, the magic that runs in every cell that is uniquely yours, and how then it is expressed into the world. Okay, just with the tarot cards, again, we've been offered many different treasures, and we're just going to get back to the simplicity. It's confused us. It's too much. We got scattered. This is what we've got, a tree, and to ground ourselves. It's all about feeling a bit scattered. So just going to come back. We're just going to focus on what's working right now. Really, really appreciate the small details of what is going right. And this will open up into a generosity of spirit. Being able to give to being able to give to others. But let's just get clear in ourselves first, okay? And breathe. Just for a little bit longer. This Milky Way perspective. Yes, there's 1,000 things we can do. And it is all wonderful and magic, but just for the minute, we're coming back to get really focused on what is our uniqueness, to really, really appreciate it. Squirrel spirit came up to believe in yourself. And Badger spirit, be fearless and bold, but That is for ourselves, not going out into the world just yet. This is definitely about to be fearless and bold in really loving every inch of yourself, and then we'll take it out into the world. Again, emergence came up as well. So this is a rapid change to the next cycle. And it can be a bit shocking and unsteady. So again, but it wants you to know that you are ready. And that's why the tree came up. We're just going to focus on grounding ourselves for the moment. And crystals came up. Focus. We're going to go just deep into the cells of that amazing crystal, which is us. And really appreciate every tiny molecule of it. Okay, so once this happens and we feel really full and content and strong within ourselves, strength came up again, then we can move on to being that generous of spirit. Because in the past, there's been a disconnection between the sisterhood. Some emotions that came up was feeling competitive, critical, cynical, cursed, and crushing others. That won't happen as we move forward, and we've done the work of this absolute, self-love. We'll be able to really work from the heart and absolutely support others and their absolute uniqueness, because we will be so sure of our own. I hope that makes sense. Now, and the fourth thing that we'll be working on in all of this, there's a lot going on, but that's okay. It's like this really subtle thing that has all these beautiful layers to it, and that's what it is. We're working with the cells and the beautifulness of it. But we're going to look at the appreciation of that spirit is here on earth. We'll be able to see it. We'll realize that heaven is on earth right now. The ceremony will really help with that again, to really with Mother Nature and Spirit working together. We can see that when we really take a moment to appreciate. Okay, that's enough about appreciation. As I said it a trillion times, I think you get the point. And I hope you join me tonight. And again, you can book in for the other ones that come up. And really looking forward to this. There's a lot of emotions around it. That's why my throat goes a bit funny sometimes, and I go, oh. One more thing. Green essence and spinifex came up. These are about detoxing our body and being aware of what our body is trying to tell us. I'll just quickly read you this. The spinifex, because that was really interesting. A sense of being a victim to illness. So it empowers one through emotional understanding of the illness. And green essence, emotional distress associated with intestinal and skin disorders. So this harmonizes the body and purifies. So if that's coming up, if it's manifesting itself within your body, I know my body's been a little bit wonky, just be aware of that, and that it could be like there's a lot of detoxing going on, a lot of emotions popping up. I think just bring awareness of them, be kind to your body at the moment, try to give it as much water as it can, and rest. as much as you can. Okay, looking forward to next time, and I will see you soon. Bye.